Hello, Unlockers. Today we are going to create a spark list. Now, question for you. What activities are you doing in your life when you're really lit up, when you are feeling excited or fulfilled, when you feel like your heart's singing, when your ADHD is kind of fading into the background and you're not really noticing it so much? What are you doing when life really feels like it's worth living for you? Now, that doesn't have to be related to work. It can be literally anything. So that can be stuff that you're doing with your family or your community. It can be in the workplace, or it can be just stuff that you're doing alone. So here's how we're going to create our spark list. Now, this exercise was created by the authors of The Passion Test by Janet Bray and Chris Atwood. So what they suggest you do is you write a list of everything that you enjoy doing that sparks joy, fulfillment, passion, or excitement. So it could be anything. So I've got things on my list. So I've just done this. So I've got blackberry picking, listening to my fiance play the guitar, drinking mulled wine, laughing with friends, singing, playing board games, writing a blog, public speaking, and making Christmas ham, walking in the hills, reading by a river. So I've got quite a list there of all the things that I can think of that spark joy. Now, what Janet Bray and Chris Atwood suggest you do with this list is that you then take the top item on the list and you compare it with the others and you do a preference so that you end up the first time you go through the list, which is your favorite. So you compare one to the other. And if you're really struggling with comparing one to the other, maybe close your eyes and imagine a world where one doesn't exist and one takes a major role. So if it had to be singing versus photographing flowers, I would have to take the singing as a preference on my list. So that becomes the winner, and then I compare it to the rest of them. Once I've gone down the entire list, I then have a winner for the first draft. So that goes on a separate list. So singing would definitely go on my main short list, if you like. So if you do that 4 more times, you end up with a short list of 5 activities in your life that really light you up. And actually on mine, public speaking is one of them. So that's work related, as well as some of the other stuff that is just me enjoying nature that I'm looking at here. So don't discard the long list. I'd like you to do lots more of the stuff on the long list, but I want you to really focus on planning in the activities that are on your top 5 list. And that's really important because this week we've talked about, instead of chasing our purpose in life, and I think it's a myth that we all have this one true purpose that once we find it, then we'll reach this nirvana where we feel like we've contributed in life and all our ADHD disappears. Don't think that's going to happen. But what I would prefer you to do instead, and actually how you'll sort of meet yourself finding your purpose by stealth by doing this, is to do more of the things on your spark list that really light you up and make you feel as if life is worth living. We all get bogged down in, sorting out the shopping order and sweeping the floor and doing this and putting out the bins. Please schedule in time to do the top 5 activities that really light you up. And that can be at home, in the workplace, or you as an individual and your personal growth. And I promise you, you will feel a lot better. And wouldn't it be great if we had more of those moments where we feel that our ADHD just fades into the background and we don't even have to think about it? So let's spark more joy, passion, excitement, and fire in our lives and make this list. And please let me know how you get on. Thank you.